Welcome to Tupperware Weekly. We've got some more items to look at. We're going to have a really exciting week this week, looking at different items and thinking about the uses we can put them to. The first we've got is what we call our tablespoon measure. And if you just have a little look at this one, you will notice it's got the Tupperware trademark, the hole at the end of the handle. And that's so you can actually put a bit of string through it and hang it by a string. Easy to get to, hang it by a string from the door handle or from somewhere in the kitchen. Easy to reach. What you'll notice about this item is that it actually has two square corners just there. And what that means is when, say you're going away on holiday, you need to store the item for a while, you're not hanging it up by a string. You put it in a drawer, but in the middle of the drawer, it's going to get lost. So what you need to do is put it snugly in the corner, and that's where the square corners come in. Put it snugly in the corner, and you open the drawer, you know it's at the side, you know exactly where you can find it. If it was round, it wouldn't fit in the corner, you wouldn't know where you put it. Right, let's look at some more items. So the next item is this little number, and what we do with this is we put it on the coffee table, and you put a cup inside it. And obviously it's going to be a small cup because the hole in the middle is quite small. What this does though, actually stops your cup being knocked over. If you accidentally reach for the paper, just about knock over your cup, it won't knock over because that's what this does. It keeps your coffee, your tea secure on the table. Extremely useful. You won't leave home without one. You can actually take them to cafes, you can put them down there and put your cup in these on your coffee table in the cafe as well. These will be catching on very quickly. What else do we have? These they look like tweezers, don't they? But nope, they're not tweezers. They are actually something you use to basically test when you're cooking something like a stir fry and you want to test a bit of food, and you want to test a particular bit of food, not just any bit, particular bit. You can actually reach through, you can sort of reach past noodles, reach past a bit of carrot, and you can reach for a cucumber, or you can reach for a bit of celery, or a mushroom, and you can reach that particular bit of food, and you can taste it extremely easily just by using your thumb and your forefinger. Otherwise, if you're using a different tong, you'll get lots of bits of food, and you won't be able to taste it properly. So this is a taste tester, that's what that is. So the last item we've got for today, it's gone fast, always does, time always goes fast when you're talking about Tupperware, is we've got the measuring bowl. Some of them are like bowls, but they're miniature ones, aren't they? And as you'll see, one's slightly smaller than the other, and they've got little holes at the end. And this is mainly used for measuring fine substances like sugar, flour, caster sugar. And the reason the holes are there is actually to encourage you to measure your portions extremely quickly. If you take too long, the flour's going to fall out, the sugar's going to go through the hole, back into the container, and you won't actually be able to spoon any out. So it's encouraged you to speed up the process of cooking. And lastly, the really clever thing about this measuring bowl item is that it actually has Tupperware engraved in the middle of the handle, and it's actually got the numbers 133332, and that's actually Tupperware's international hotline. So the last really handy feature of this one is in fact as a viewing instrument for either a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse. And you'll notice the little pinprick hole. So if you just put your eye in there, probably turn it the other way around so it protects your eye. The smaller one's obviously better for the moon. It is the right shape as well. And if you flip it upside down, the larger one better for the sun. And they are a decent way apart, so you won't get confused as well. That's a really good one for lunar eclipses and solar eclipses. Join us next week, we'll have more on offer, more on show, looking at Tupperware implements and the way they can be used around the home.